respectful as I possibly can, but you was pushing it. We're back at it again with another video, and hey Goodie Gang. So let's get into the video, okay? His mom tried to get us back together. Okay, so this is my ex that I had for a very long time. You guys know I have made videos about him and, you know, things that I've gone through with him. Anyways, we weren't together for quite some time, right? And now it's been a couple of months. Me and him weren't together at all. We haven't seen each other. We don't even speak. Mind you, that nigga blocked me. Okay? He blocked me. Alright? Crazy enough, I used to block him and unblock him, the toxicity of it all. And then when we finally like officially stopped dealing with each other, he blocked me. Like, how dare you? I'm the one who do the blocking and the unblocking around here. But anyways, whatever. That have nothing to do with nothing. He blocked me. We're no longer in communication, but that was totally fine because I didn't want to be in communication with him anyways. And this one day, she just called me. Mind you, I deleted her number. I should have blocked her, but I didn't. I just deleted it because I was so sick of everything. Mind you, ladies, if you and a guy is no longer together, please do not keep in contact with his friends, his families, nobody, okay? Just cut them all off. Goodie, don't do it. It's for your own good, okay? So she calls me this day, and I'm trying to figure out who this is because, mind you, I deleted her number. So I have no idea who this is. So she calls me, and then I'm just like, hello? So now we are talking. She is on the phone with me, and she's basically telling me how much she misses me around and how this other sibling misses me around and how people's been asking what happened to us and yada yada. So I'm just like, okay. She's like, yeah, you know, I would love it if you could join us for dinner one day or something, you know. And I'm just like, no. So she's like, no. And I'm like, yeah, no. She's like, damn, like, just like that? Yes, just like that. And the crazy thing is this. She was such a sweet woman. She was such a caring, sweet, nice woman. But what I started to realize is, ladies, these niggas and their mom, they have a different type of bond. Okay? Let me tell you something. When the son do something to you, don't think she gonna be on your side. Okay, because she's not. She's going to take her son's side. Also, her son didn't tell her what he did, which is why we are no longer together. Because I was down to my last straw. He was on thin ice. Honestly, I'm never upon thin ice no more. The ice has completely cracked, broken open. And now I'm trying to swim out the damn water for air because I'm sick of it. Okay, so she is thinking that, okay, maybe something is salvageable. Am I saying that right? Salvageable, and we could probably get back together because she's used to us breaking up, making up, breaking up, making up. But the thing is this. She thought wrong this time because I was totally over it. I was totally done. So she thinks, oh, this is just something they do all the time. They break up, they get back together, they break up, they get... Bitch, no, we're not doing this time. I'm done. I'm fed up. I've had it with him. You literally created a demon, and I'm sick. Me don't want a demon, man. Oh, that can really kill your spirit, okay? Like, when you are dealing with a guy that is seriously no good, but you sticking around for love, you are damaging yourself, okay? You are gonna be completely damaged. And if you do not get out while you can still get out, when you still have your youth, okay? when you are so young and beautiful and you could get another man, you will be in that relationship for years to come, babies and all. And then when you finally walk away, you're going to be bitter. And I was not going to be that. So it was not going to be me. Because I'm not going to deal with a nigga who's really damaging me at this point. And you don't even care. So I just told her, no. I no longer am interested in dealing with him. And I'm good off of y'all. So now she and I end the conversation. And this months go by again. She hits me up again for like Thanksgiving, a Christmas, a holiday. Can't remember which one. But she hit me up again for like a holiday. Mind you, she was also following me on Facebook. She would like a lot of my posts. She would like my pictures. It was just too much. Okay? It was just a lot. Anyway. Mind you, now, like I said, it was a holiday, Christmas, Thanksgiving, one of them there, minimum, one of them. So she hits me up via text. She texts me this time. I can't remember everything verbatim, but it was more so, oh, happy holidays, miss you, blah blah blah, something like that. And I ignore it. So now she calls me later on that day and is basically expressing to me that, you know, I have an open invitation to come over and hang out with them for the holidays. So I'm just thinking, fuck y'all. I don't care. F this, okay? And leave me alone. Like, I am sick of this. I do not want nothing to do with you guys. I am to my wits' end. Please, woman, leave me be. I cannot deal with this anymore, and I'm not going to deal with this anymore. So I call my friend, and I tell my friend that she has called me and how I really think the fact that she's calling me, she's hitting me up. Mind you, she's liking a lot of my stuff, and you know, she's telling me how my ex misses me and how he's so depressed. Oh, please. He is not depressed. He done found new pussy to lay up in. He's good. Anyways, so she done told me all of that. And I told my friend, like, you know what? I'm tired. Like, I'm really tired of her hitting me up. Like, I'm sick of this. I don't want to do it. And she was like, how my friend was like, basically, you need to tell his mom what he did to you. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, she needs to know. Like, I'm tired of this. I am so sick of this. Because the fact of the matter is, when we broke up, when we officially broke up, he literally told me that his family don't think that much of me. Only his mom do. His family done told him that, oh, she's always breaking up with you. She don't see no value in you, okay? She ain't ready to ride out with you. So why you keep going back to her? Excuse me? And the fact of the matter is, his brother told him that. His brother and his uncle told him that. They told him that I'm not a rider. Because when the going gets tough, I'm out. Yes, I am. I am tired, okay? Let me tell you something. This ride or die mentality that people have, especially for black women, it's not good. It's not safe, number one. It ain't healthy, number two. And it's completely toxic, number three. I am not. Let me tell you something, ladies. The thing about this riding and dying, it's literally in its name. You ride out with this man until you freaking die. And I am not going to do that. So you mean to tell me I'm supposed to suffer with you? We are already young. You already cheated on me. You already did what you did to me. You already basically broke me down to my wits' end. So I'm supposed to still sit here with you? Why? Out of this so-called love? How dare you? This is my first relationship. To be honest, I thought I was in love. Maybe because this was my first boyfriend. So this felt like, okay, maybe this is what it is. Because also, this is kind of what I seen a little bit from some of my relatives. You know, that they stuck it out with a guy who treated them like pure, utter garbage. And maybe I internalized that when I was really young, that maybe this is what love looks like. You just go through the trenches, and then one day it will click in his mind like, yeah, you're so good to me. You held it down. I'm going to finally, do right by her. Because you put in all this work with this man, so you deserve your happy ending. But it's like, yo, what? This cannot be it. Why do we have to suffer first before I get my happy ending? No, and I'm not gonna sit and stick this out with you and beg for my damn happy ending. What if it never comes? No, and I don't give a damn if I have years under my belt with you and a bunch of bullshit and heartache just to say what? Just to prove to a bunch of bitches that I've been here longer? I'm the ride or die, so I deserve it all? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm good. So she needs to leave me alone. So now, mind you, a couple months later, she calls me again. And the reason you people probably are thinking, yo, why didn't you block this woman? Why didn't you block this woman? And the real part about that is I didn't want to seem like I'm being disrespectful. And that's the only reason. Because I still talk to her, but, I was ignoring her, but I would pick up her phone call and, have a little brief conversation with her and just, she would ask me how I'm doing, I'm good. It would be very vague, very plain, but I feel like she wanted me to say more, and every time I told her I'm doing great, I'm doing fine, I'm great, I felt like she was mad. Like, how are you good? You're supposed to be angry. You're supposed to be wanting him back. You guys are supposed to be together again. You're supposed to become my daughter-in-law. Lady, woman, no. I want nothing to do with your family. I'm good. I do not want to be your daughter-in-law. If this nigga was the last nigga on this earth, I will die alone. That's the one period, okay? I'd rather die alone, okay? And be happy by my damn self. She calls me again. And this is where I literally had it with her. So she calls me again. And this is what she says. The gist of the conversation, because this was so long ago, I can't remember everything verbatim, but basically she said that she feels disrespected by me and that I'm not showing up for her anymore, and she feels hurt. And I'm just like, what? Excuse me? I disrespected you. I hurt you. In what way, ma'am? What are you talking about? I disrespected you and I hurt you. Your son disrespected me and hurt me. Is delusion going on in this place? Sorry. Because I started feeling it over again. Is delusion happening? Because I need to know. I need answers. Completely. I need some answers because you are pushing it and I'm trying my hardest not to cuss you out like I did his grandma. I am trying because me and you was cool and because me and you had an understanding at one point, and I honestly had a lot of love for you. I am trying to be as respectful as I possibly can, but you was pushing it, okay? But I remained respectful to her. Even when she told me that she felt hurt and disrespected by me. And I'm just trying to figure out what it is she was talking about. But in the same breath, I didn't even give a fuck what she was talking about. So she expresses that I am not picking up her phone calls. I am not answering her text message. Basically, I am avoiding her and she feels the way about it. Mind you, we are well into a year now. No longer together. Okay? And she's telling me how she feels so hurt and disrespected. And I'm just like, I don't see why. I don't get it. And she's like, because you haven't come around anymore. You completely threw me away. What happened? I'm just like, listen, okay, me and him aren't together anymore, and that's okay. So she's like, y'all can't be friends at least? I'm like, no. He's like, damn, it's like that? I'm like, yes, it is. So she's like, really? Really, Shantae? That's how it is? You guys been together for years. You guys been together since you were children. Really? You gonna throw it all away just like that? Yeah, I am gonna throw it all away just like that because I'm sick and tired of it. So yes, I will throw it all away just like that. Fact of the matter is, he was cheating on me when we were kids in high school. Mind you, we got together when I was like 13 to 14 years old. He was already messing around with different girls in school, messing around with different girls in my area. Mind you, he was dealing with a bitch that lived up the block from me. Okay? I completely stopped dealing with him when I was like 21. As we're getting older, he's getting worse in everything he's doing. It's not like he changed. And mind you, yes, we were young. Things happen, okay? Whatever. He did what he did. I was hurt by it. But at this point, I could tell this story. But it's like this. How much more do you really expect it for me to take? Like, I'm still young. I'm still young. I have my life that I'm worried about. Like, I have my own life. And I'm not going to let this nigga take that shit away from me. You are bugging out, lady. So, you feel like I disrespected you on what levels? As a matter of fact, I don't. If I disrespected you, fine. I disrespected you. Okay, cool. Respectfully, not respectfully. I don't even care. You feel that way, you feel that way. You entitled to your feelings, ma'am. Whatever. So now, you know, she says what she says, and I just say, okay, that's fine. And she was like, you know what, it's okay, bye. So we hang up. And I call my friend and I tell her what happened. And she was like, you should have told her off. Okay, you should have told her off. You should have cursed her out. You should have told her what her son did to you. And why y'all are not together no more. You should have opened your mouth about the situation. And I told her the reason why I didn't do it is because at one point we both had love for each other. And I just wanted it to end on that. Even though what happened between me and your son, we're no longer together. Me and you, and I'm just saying this as woman to woman, older woman to younger woman. And there was a point in time, let me tell you, there was a point in time where she literally told me, you need to leave him. Literally, this is her son. She told me, I need to leave him. He don't deserve me. Okay? That's what she said. And then there was in another breath, she told me, you do act crazy, so what did you expect? And now, in this instance, she's talking about how much she missed seeing me around. The family misses me. He misses me. He, you know, if there was ever some reconciliation, would I consider it? Which is it, ma'am? Which is it? Is it either you gonna be womanly to me, woman empowerment, grown or older woman to younger woman, telling me, you know, leave him and figure out you don't need to be with him, he don't deserve me, or you're gonna be up under your son. It's one or the other. And the thing is this is why I say to this day, I don't give a fuck if a nigga mom don't like me. And that's real talk. I don't care if she doesn't like me. Yes, it would be beautiful if you and your mother-in-law get along. But let me tell you something. That only happens in a perfect world. And I would love if me and my mother-in-law did get along when I have a mother-in-law. But in all realness, if this woman don't like me for whatever reason, I truly don't care. Like, it doesn't matter because I'm not in a relationship with her. I'm not going to marry her. And to be honest, I'm not dealing with niggas who are mama's boys anymore. I cannot do it. These women who raised their sons alone and didn't teach them how to be real men. They feel like he's my husband in a way. Like, I own him. And the thing is, she didn't raise him alone. He had his dad. But things happen and they got a divorce. So maybe she feels like, you know what? I don't like what you do sometimes, but I still love you. Da, da, da. I can't do with that either. And I'm not going to do with it. So I stopped. At that moment, at that time, I blocked her. Because I'm like, I cannot go through this. I'm only keeping you unblocked out of respect. Now, you disrespected me by thinking I disrespected you. Alright, so cool. I'm going to completely disrespect you. And I'm going to block you. Because I'm tired of you. And I'm tired of your son. So, it is what it is. And you ain't going to make me feel no type of way. I'm just not going to do it. And that's that. It's not gonna happen. I don't want him no more. And I'm sick of it. Like, in all realness, people would tell me, yo, what are you doing? You look too good for him. Looks is not always my go-to. But in realness, like, share, subscribe, and be a part of the gang. That is good. And comment below your thoughts about this story. And what did you think about everything I just said? Also, comment below and tell your story if you've been through something like this. Okay? Love you guys. See you next time. Bye.